Hello, I'm Dr. Mallard. I'm the head of economics at Clifton. And first thing I want to say is just how glad I am that you're thinking about doing economics as one of your A-levels. I started studying economics for GCSE and I've carried on ever since, and that's sadly a good number of years now. So the official definition of economics is it's the study of how we as human society use our scarce resources. Every society has the basic economic problem, which is that we have unlimited wants and unlimited needs, but only a very limited amount of resources with which to satisfy them. So the question then arises, how should we use those resources in the most effective way? In reality, that boils down to economics being the study of how the human, rather than the physical or the biological world actually works, and how we can make it work better, and how we can all enjoy a higher standard of living. Now, there are two parts to economics. There's microeconomics and there's macroeconomics, and your course will be evenly split between the two. Microeconomics is the study of individual markets. So we'll be looking at particular goods markets, and we'll be asking, why is the price of this good more expensive than the price of a different good? And is that right? Is that how it should be? Or should the government step in and alter that for some reason? We'll be looking at labour markets. We'll be looking at why are some people paid more than others? And again, is that the optimal arrangement, or should we? We'll be looking at times when the market just fails. We'll be looking at pollution, ocean pollution, climate change. We'll be looking at inequality. We'll be looking at poverty. And we'll be looking at situations in which goods that we need just aren't produced at all by the free market. So that's microeconomics. Then there's macroeconomics, which is the bigger scale. And this is where we look at things like unemployment and inflation and economic growth. This is where we ask questions about why are some countries richer than others? Why is trade between America and China such a controversial issue at the moment, and what's going on there? And what's the likely impact of Brexit on the UK economy? For me, one of the reasons I love economics is because it's the single best subject, I think, to enable you to open up any newspaper, to turn on any news channel, and to understand all of the issues, all of the debates, everything that's going on around us right now. In terms of what you need to study economics at A-level, you certainly don't need to be studying maths at A-level to do economics at A-level, but I do like you to have at least a grade 7 in GCSE maths. Now, that's not to say that if you've got it's going to be an immediate no. It's just from experience, students who have got a 6 or less in GCSE maths just find economics that little bit more difficult, that little bit more tricky. And the reason for that is the diagrams, largely. The way we actually think about economics, we analyze economics, doesn't involve that many calculations, but it does involve some of the diagrams, a couple of which I've put on the board behind me. And if you've got a mathematical mind, if you've got that 7 at GCSE maths, you just find it that much more easier to get hold of what's going on with the diagrams. Economics at A-level is assessed through 3 exam papers right at the end of the course. There's no coursework, it's all examination, and the primary mode of assessment is fairly long essays. And there's an essay question that I've put on the board behind me as an example for you. In addition to the essays, though, there'll be case study work. So in the exam, you'll be given information about a particular scenario, and you'll have to use your economic knowledge and understanding to analyze and evaluate that particular case study. And then there are also multiple choice questions. People generally have the idea that that's multiple guess, and that's really quite easy. Sadly, in economics, multiple choice questions can be really quite tricky, and they really drill down to how much you understand the topics. Doing economics at A-level is brilliant in terms of keeping doors open for university. It naturally leads on to economics-related courses, to business-related courses, to management-related courses, to any courses related to banking or finance, or any courses related to the social sciences. So in terms of preparation for the future and keeping doors open, it's a great choice, and it's highly respected by all universities. The one thing I'd like to say as a word of warning, just to wrap this up, is that it's highly likely from experience that you'll take economics and you'll fall in love with economics and you'll want to do economics at university. The word of warning is that the vast majority of university courses, particularly at the top Russell Group universities, if you're looking at pure economics, they will expect you to have done A-level maths. So please beware that if you're thinking economics at university, it really needs to be paired with maths at A-level. I hope this is helpful. Please do get in touch with me if there are any questions, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.